Late in the season, the fields turn muddy and every track tells a story. We followed a set of hoof prints deep into a low valley where the ground was soft and the air damp. It felt like walking into another world, quiet, heavy, full of tension. Then, without warning, a herd broke out in front of us, cutting across the valley floor. Shots cracked in every direction, and two went down quickly, while the rest scattered toward the tree line. We dragged the first one up on a dry ground and marked the second to collect later. The dogs stayed on their trail, reminding us that more work was waiting. Ever chased boars through mud and water? Share how it went. And if you like hunts that test your endurance, hit subscribe and follow along. Düştü.
Öndeki. Arkadaki.
On another day, we took to the lowland pastures just after the harvest. Stubble makes noise underfoot and gives away movement. So we split up and used the dog line to push slowly across the field. For 20 minutes, nothing happened. Then the ground a few hundred meters ahead shuddered as a whole family erupted from the corn stubble and poured into the open. It was fast and chaotic. Some bolted and were trapped in the open. Others ducked back into cover. We took a few clean shots, then followed the scent to make sure we hadn't left anything wounded. By the time the sun had climbed properly, the farmer was able to breathe a little easier. Do you prefer tight field chases or wide open pushes? Drop a line below. If this kind of action is your thing, hit subscribe and join us on the next run.
alayım oğlum. Düştü. Bundaki yedi. Gelir herhalde. Atma. Odaklan. At.
We set out before dawn, boots sinking into frost-crisp grass, heading for a stretch of riverbed where tracks have been fresh for days. The river cut a ribbon of silver through the valley, and as the light rose, we could see where wallows had been churned up and where boars had slipped in and out. The dogs nosed along the edge, suddenly alert, and then the first shape burst into view, massive, dark, moving with purpose. The shots rang out, and the river answered with splashes as animals tried to flee through the current. We hauled one ashore, checked it, kept going. The rest had melted into the trees. Have you ever had a river hunt go exactly as planned? Or did the water always throw you a curveball? Tell me in the comments. If you like these kinds of real field stories, subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Yakaladım. Tamam. Musa şafağın da gidiyor bak. Müjdede varıyor müjdede. Birini vurdu.
Biri gitti.
Birini vurdu. Tam savar.
Ortasına düştü.
In the open meadow, everything looked calm, almost too calm. We set up at the edge, waiting. Then the ground seemed to shake. One by one, dark shapes appeared. First 5, then 10, then more. A whole herd poured into the field. My pulse raced as we opened fire. Shots cracked, dogs barked, and the meadow turned into chaos. We managed to drop several, but the rest scattered into the woods. It felt like a battlefield. Do you think it's harder to hunt in open spaces or deep forests? Let me know below. And if you want to join us on every hunt, don't forget to subscribe.
Sadece önüne.
O yedi.
Bir tanesi yedi.
The valley was still half asleep when we entered, mist rolling over the fields. But the ground told the truth. Fresh hoof prints, torn earth, and broken stalks everywhere. The herd had been here last night. Not long after, the first dark shape appeared from the fog, snorting and pawing the soil. Then another followed, and suddenly the silence of morning shattered. Rifles cracked, dogs surged forward, and the valley echoed with the chaos of the hunt. What do you think? Is morning the best time to hunt, or do you prefer evening chases? Share your answer in the comments. And if you're enjoying this story, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Yani.